Hi friends! Welcome to my Sunday reset routine, or Sunday glow up, self-care Sunday. Yeah, I don't really know. It's a body maintenance thing. For the past 2 months, I have been dedicating one day out of the week for my self-care, but not only self-care, specifically my body maintenance things. So self-tanning, exfoliating, tinting the brows, you know, doing all the things that us girls need to do in order to stay absolutely stunning. I am going to be recommending a ton of products. Everything's going to be linked down below in the description box. If you like self-care, beauty, fashion, daily vlog type stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I post every single week. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the Sunday reset routine. Happy Sunday! I'm a big advocate for like look good, feel good. So we're gonna glow up today. First thing on the body maintenance schedule is tinting the brows and actually shaping them as well. My brows are already slicked back because I was at the gym earlier. I haven't showered yet, but I'm just going to clean up right under here with this little razor, and I will link this exact one for you. Don't you worry. I have to like close my eyes because my eyelashes have gotten so long from my lash serum. I'll link that down below for you guys too. Much better. I've been using Grande's brow serum too, and my eyebrows look so much thicker. Now I could get away with another week of not tinting my brows, but I did that once, and then by the time week 2 came, it was like I had nothing on. So we will absolutely still be doing that today. This is the brow tint kit that I use. I get mine in the color dark brown. Basically, you just take one of these little guys, which all the pigment is in here, and then you just break it open and empty it into this little guy. And then you take your oxidizer and just mix it together. And I'm just following the instructions on the box exactly. So if you get this tint kit, just follow the instructions. If you do have naturally thinner brows, this is a great way to like fake that you have thicker brows. I take a little bit on my brush here. This comes with the kit too. And just like how you would fill in your brows, normally with product, you fill them in with this. And I just go really carefully. I make sure I'm not going outside of the lines of my natural brow. And see how there's a little like sparse spot there? I want to make sure there's still some good pigment there. I don't have a lot of hairs there, that's why that happened. So I'm just gonna take some excess product and literally like glop it on in that area. So it looks like that. There we go, we look a little crazy. The product over here has probably been on here for over a minute. I think the instructions say to leave it on for 30 seconds. I personally like mine to be really dark. Honestly, I would just recommend if this is your first time using the tint kit to just try it for like 20 seconds. You can always add more. Like I still have so much excess product. I am gonna get a little piece of toilet paper with some water, nothing fancy, and just wipe this one off. Nice. Yeah, is that not amazing? Okay, next up is dry brushing. There's a couple reasons why I do this. 1, it is great for your circulation. There's a lot of research behind it. It's absolutely amazing for you. 2, it's a great exfoliant. 3, really good prep for self-tanning. So I got this dry brush from Osea. It came in one of their PR packages that they sent me. If I can find it on their website, I'll link this exact one. Otherwise, I will link a couple from Amazon, depending on whether you like a medium, soft bristle. You're supposed to brush in long strokes towards your heart. I might be doing this entirely wrong, so please make sure you look up the right ways to dry brush. I'll even put up like a little batch of tips here. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of my body off camera, but you get the idea. I'll come back when it's time for a shower. Before I go in the shower, I'm actually going to do a scalp treatment, and I'm gonna whiten my teeth. These are the Magic Strips by Snow. They dissolve, they're amazing. I just take 2 of these guys. I just put one on my top teeth and my bottom teeth, and I pretty much let them sit there for 15 minutes. They dissolve on their own, super easy. Oh shit. I forgot to tell you, this is the scalp treatment that I'm using. I don't know why I decided to put these on before I showed you guys. This brand is amazing. There are just pure botanical, like natural oils in here. It's so freaking sick. This is not sponsored. They just sent me a PR package and I've been obsessed ever since. But I'm gonna apply this to my scalp, massage it, wait like 5-ish minutes, and then hop in the shower. I decided I want to put something in my ends, so I'm gonna use this same brand. This is the Rose Hair Elixir. I cannot wait to do a hair update video for you guys. My hair has gotten so much thicker. Like, I feel like now I can actually see the results. I finally found every product that we need to grow our hair. So yeah, if you want to see that video, let me know. While my hair is sucking in all these nutrients, I am going to just go over the products that I'm going to use in the shower. For the hair, this has been my absolute favorite find of 2022. I think I added this in my 2022 favorite products roundup. I'll link that like to know it post down below for you guys too, because there's just like great stuff in there. This is the Briogeo. I feel like everyone says this wrong, but it's their Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil micro exfoliating shampoo. Now listen up, if you have hair like me and it's very fine, maybe you have mixed hair, maybe it's a little bit curly, so you have like that dryness aspect, but you also get really oily at your scalp and you get scalp buildup, this is for you. This gets my scalp so clean, and I feel like this has been helping my hair grow as well, just because my scalp feels very exfoliated, the pores don't feel clogged, and that can be one of the main problems with hair growth, is if your scalp's pores are clogged. So anyways, I'll use this, and then of course we're gonna do a mask. I have the BB Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Mask. I actually tried this from a Sephora sample and I fell in love with it. Actually, same thing with that shampoo. And then for the body care, we're gonna start by shaving. I do have a little Billy razor. I love this thing. It definitely lives up to the hype, and they're very inexpensive. And then I have this Flamingo foaming shave gel. I actually got this at Publix, which is like a Florida grocery store. It doesn't have any parabens or artificial dyes, and it also smells really good. And then if you have an exfoliant that you like to use in the shower, I would recommend using that, especially if you're going to self-tan after like I am. But since I dry brushed, I just use this little scrub I got off Amazon. I love him. My husband has the same one and we're obsessed. And then I'm at the very end of my Necessaire body wash. And I love this because if I'm not mistaken, it has niacinamide in it, which is really good for your skin. So that's what I use to wash the body. And then for the face, we're just gonna do like a double cleanse situation because we're gonna exfoliate afterwards. I just wanna get all of my like tanning lotion and stuff off. So I use the Tatcha Rice Wash Cleanser. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this like a bajillion times, but this is amazing. Even Mason loves it. And I have been trying to get that man to stick to a skincare routine pretty much our entire relationship. It wasn't until this cleanser that he was like, oh yeah, no, I can't skip that now. Cool, my white strips have already dissolved. Let's get in the shower. That shower just took me every bit of 30 minutes, but it was worth it. It was worth it. My skin is so dry. This is like my least favorite part, but obviously we can't put on all of our skincare because we have to self-tan. I am going to exfoliate now. Typically, I use the Dr. Dennis Gross Ultra Gentle Daily Peel. Pricey, but absolutely worth it. But today I'm gonna try a really inexpensive product. I am so late, you guys. This is the Ordinary Peeling Solution. I remember when this mask was going viral and I wanted to get my hands on it, but it was always sold out. So we're gonna do a little first impression with this guy. It says to make sure that your skin is dry and to absolutely not use it on wet skin. Leave on for no more than 10 minutes. I'm gonna start a 10-minute timer now. Actually, let's do like 8 minutes just to be safe. It's so fun. It looks like blood. I love it. Looking like we got a little sunburn. My timer's up. I'm gonna rinse it off. Honestly, I love it so far. I feel like it's doing what it needs to do, but let's go rinse this off. Oof, oh my gosh, my contacts are dry. I've been up for so long. Anyways, my skin feels amazing. It's time to tan. Typically, I will do my nails. I'll do like a set of press-ons or something, but these are still on. I'm not gonna lie, 3 of them did pop off, but that was probably an error of how I applied them. But I've had them on for over a week. They are the Glamnetic press-on nails. They're so cute. I feel like they look really nice with the self-tan. I think I got these off Amazon. They were like 15 bucks. Oh, and before I put my hair up, I added Way leave-in conditioner and this hair serum, which I do have a coupon code for. It's like 50% off. It's crazy. You can see more details down below in the description box. This isn't sponsored, but I'm pretty sure this is the reason for my new hair growth. This is like my OG fan fave. Now it is time to self-tan. I'm gonna do this off camera, but I'll probably tan my face with you guys so I can show you how I do it, and I'll show you how I do my hands too. Okay, yeah, let's get into it. So I've been using a new self-tanner and I do like it. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. I feel like when you're used to one self-tanner, you like find your little perfect way to apply it. So I'm still trying to work out the kinks with this one. I feel like it can definitely get streaky if you're not careful. You just really have to apply it quickly. But what I love about this is that it finishes developing in 2 hours. So you can shower after 2 hours of having this on. Last time, I think I showered after like 5 hours of having this on, and it was a little bit darker than I wanted it to be. But I feel like if I do this for 2 hours today, it'll be perfect. But I am in the color dark. I do use a little, I guess like a foundation brush. It's like a really cheap little brush. And then a mitt. Obviously I use this side already, so we'll be using this one today. Oh, and of course, Aquaphor. So just taking, I'm gonna get the bottoms of my feet first. Basically any part of your foot that feels like it's the driest. So that's typically like the heels between your toes, stuff like that. Make sure my palms are good. I get like this part of my hand because I feel like this is where the tan can look super fake, around the edges, making sure I'm getting in between every finger. And then you can even go once over your cuticles. And if you do have fake nails on, just make sure you're getting right up underneath your nail as well, because last time I had some extra tanner left over there, and I feel like it's easy to get tanner on that part of your fingers. Okay, I'm gonna tan my body, and I will come back and show you how I tan my hands and my face, because I'm sure you guys know how to tan your body. If you guys want a video on how I self-tan, I would be happy to do that if enough of you want to see it. I'll show you how I do my hands, and just know that's the same way I do my feet. So I'm just gonna take a pump of this, take a brush, just dunk it in. And since this stuff is so pigmented, I'm gonna like get the excess off, because your hands are the last thing that you want to be super dark. I stopped with the mitt around like here, like I kind of went to there, but I didn't go any further. So I'm just going to brush my hands. I actually got this from Julia Havens. Just using a makeup brush to do it, and go on the back side. For the face, same idea, just make sure that you're taking that excess product off. I probably stopped about here with the mitt, so we're gonna start like here. I feel like this is the easiest because it's just like applying your makeup, but I also make sure I get like behind my ears, like anywhere where you're gonna see my skin when my hair is up. Like I said, since this is so pigmented, you can't really miss a spot. I can probably be more sloppy with it once I'm tanner, but it's January, girl. Just start down here. Make sure we're blending it in with where we stopped. And like work our way up. And you can see there's not that much product on here, like at all. Oh yeah, and interior, don't forget that. If you like to tan your face darker, that's totally fine. I just found that less is more. Don't forget to brush it into your hairline, but avoid your brows, avoid the brows. Before this, I was using the Jergens Natural Glow or whatever it's called. I'll link that one too. I absolutely love that. It definitely gives me more of like a natural glow. This is like, I just went on vacation. I do hit the lids as well. I know some people like try to avoid their under eyes and lids, but I never mind it. And then once that first layer is done, I go in with another pump for the face, but we're gonna contour. This is optional, but I just find my face looks so snatched when I do this. We're gonna take a lot more, and we're not gonna swirl it around that much, just kind of like pop it down on here. I'm gonna make this a little bit skinnier by pinching it, and then just apply it right where you would apply your cream contour. And then of course the forehead. I'm super heavy handed up here. Obviously, we all know why. This is where the sun's gonna naturally hit you. Just kind of stippling this in. And then I am going to go along my jawline, but only with a little bit of excess product. I want that to be very subtle. And now I'm gonna go on like a cleaner part of the mitt and kind of blend out the harsh lines where we put that contour, just like you would with makeup. And we are done for the next 2 hours. I'm just gonna pop in the shower. I'm not going to use soap though. I'm just gonna rinse my whole body. Okay, so here's how we're looking after the shower. I decided I'm gonna check in with you guys tomorrow so you can like see the full effect come together. I did oil my whole body. Same brand, The Innate Life. Once again, not sponsored. They just have fire products, and they sent me so many in this PR package. This is the Neroli body oil. It smells like flowers, like it smells like wildflowers. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys my hands. Just wanted to show you how much more natural that looks than if you just took a mitt. I mean, you can kind of tell right here, but not really. That's a pretty good fade, no? Now it is time to finish the Sunday reset routine. Since my skin is super dry, it is time to put some serious moisture on here. I'm using this Ordinary Under Eye Serum. I don't have huge under eye issues, but I do like to make sure I'm putting good products under there because I know being preventative in this area is key. And then I want to go in with a more like gentle serum, not like anything crazy. I've talked about this before. It's literally one of my favorite serums. I think I would die without it. It is like a staple in my morning routine especially, but I like to use it at night if I don't want to use like a retinol or an overnight exfoliant or anything like that. Once again, I'll link everything down below. Definitely cop this serum. It's worth every single penny. I am literally just obsessed with it. It makes my skin feel so like supple. Oh, I love. Gonna go in with my Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. This stuff feels like a dream under the eyes. I love to use it at night. To moisturize, I'm gonna use my Elemis Superfood Facial Oil. A little bit of this goes a long way, but also at the same time, I feel like, yeah, my skin is sucking this up right now. It's crazy how much self-tanner dries out your skin. Also just gonna put my Grande Lash Serum on. It's like move the wand around so much, but there's still serum in here, and I will use every last drop. That's how bomb this is. And then the brow serum. I actually got both of these in a little kit. If I can find the kit, I'll link it for you guys. Otherwise, I'll just link them individually. And now for my favorite part, the Belief Aqua Bomb Sleeping Mask. I just literally slather this on. This is like a true jelly texture. But yeah, it just locks in, seals in your hydration and your moisturizer. This is basically slugging. Yeah, look at this consistency. It's just so satisfying to put on. It kind of feels like a little bit like cooling, but oh my gosh, the way my skin looks in the morning after I use this, it just looks so happy. Now I'm just using my Aquaphor to put on my lips, and then I'm ready for bed. It's literally only like 7:45. And that, my friends, is my Sunday reset / Sunday glow up, whatever you want to call it, routine. If you guys don't have like a set routine for your self-care yet, if you have one day out of the week that you can dedicate to yourself, it is so worth it. This comes from like a self-proclaimed workaholic perfectionist. It's time, okay? If you don't schedule it, no one's going to, and you cannot pour from an empty cup. Also, it just makes you feel so like hot and sexy throughout the week. And don't get me wrong, I'm still working today. Like, I'm obviously filming this. I have like other stuff that I'm doing, but every Sunday I know like I have my self-care routine. I have to allot like a chunk of hours to do this. Oh my gosh, my skin, the way it's just like reflecting. What did I say? That sleep mask? Okay, see you guys tomorrow. It's officially the next day, so now you can kind of see how everything looks the day after my Sunday reset. Obviously the self tanner is fresh, but I just feel like I look so put together. Like there's nothing like waking up on a Monday morning ready to crush the week and knowing that I just look and feel my best, and just having that time dedicated to self-care and investing back into myself. I feel like it really just improves my quality of life, you know what I mean? So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Absolutely everything that I mentioned will be linked down below. I hope you enjoyed my little Sunday reset routine, and I hope you learned some tips, and I hope you start prioritizing your self-care as well. You're worth it, okay? I promise. I love you so, so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.